Well, turns out the show had booked a special guest that a few bands weren't overly thrilled to be associated with. A man who, I suppose one might associate with a certain type of metal, mostly lead. Kyle Rittenhouse. Yes, the young man who, at the age of 17, had his mommy drive him across state lines to help protect businesses during a BLM protest and shot 3 people, killing 2 of them in what was eventually ruled self-defense in a court of law. Since then, he's become a right-wing hero, appearing at various Turning Point USA events, although he did initially support Ron Paul for president, claiming that Trump was too soft on the Second Amendment, and got so bullied by people like Cat Turd on Twitter that he took it all back like a day later, because that's how strong his convictions are. A fucking moron who named himself after the excrement from a feline's anus was able to bully him into changing his tune. Anyway, why was Kyle Rittenhouse a special guest at a metal music event? One that, by the way, was in support of soldiers with PTSD. So, people who have nightmares over the people they've had to shoot during their career as a trained soldier. Not people who gleefully make a living off the praise they receive for shooting civilians with skateboards. He's not a real soldier, he just LARPed as one once. And I don't think blubbering like a big fat pussy in a courtroom is particularly metal. And I'd be asking this if it was a liberal guest too. I don't think Greta Thunberg should be booked for a metal show either. Unless she's in a Swedish black metal band I'm not aware of. But anyway, 3 other bands pulled out, all issuing similar statements that, while they very much supported raising money for troops, they weren't interested in being part of basically a political rally. And the organizers, who were going to placate Evergreen Terrace by canceling Kyle's appearance, then turned around and said, "The liberal woke mob is trying to cancel us," and tried to claim that Evergreen Terrace wasn't that popular anyway. Guys, you booked them as the headliner. Bold strategy to go, "Actually, our headliner and the 3 other bands we booked and sold tickets for sucked anyway." They were able to get a new headliner at the last minute. Sick TX, a Slipknot cover band. So now, the headliner is a tribute to a band who, by the way, the lead singer is a Bernie Sanders supporter and who is very pro-COVID vaccine, suggesting that he wouldn't be entirely against vaccine passports for concerts. Haha, that'll show those wokies. We move on to another festival that had an issue with bands dropping out, but this